Coming to you from the greater Portland area and broadcasting from the CSC Blimp, thousands of feet above the internet, it's your Saturday comedy sports match between the visiting team in blue and the home team in red. And now, your players. First up for the blue team, it's Sam Whitelegs Whittington! Next up, we have Jim Hacky Sapp. And finally, the captain of the blue team, Jamie the Full Montgomery! Keep those applause and cheers going as we call out the red team. First up, we have Matt Do the Russell. Next, Bobby Sox Rathbone. And your captain, Amy Zing Gray. And now, your referee for tonight's match, Patrick Electrical Short.
Hey, good evening, fans, and welcome to Comedy Sports Saturday Night here in Portland, Oregon. I'm Ref Patrick. I'll be controlling things tonight, as much control I have over these people. It's not much. You're going to see improv played like a sporting event. Most of you already know that. Your suggestions drive everything. I want to remind you that in your chat, if you're up to date on Zoom, the selection for your chat should be everyone. And if you're a little out of date, it might say all panelists and attendees. And we want to see, and we want everybody to see your suggestions. Hey, that announcer, what a sweet voice. That's Chris Crotty. Chris, what's up?
Hey, Pat, good to see you. I'm up here in the Comedy Sports Blimp. Got a great view of the internet.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thanks, Chris. I hate to tell you, the liability insurance on the Blimp was not renewed, so take care up there.
I better jump out then.
Oh, no! Don't do it. Also on chat tonight, per usual, our chat goddess, Marianne. Marianne, tell us all the things.
All the things, Patrick. You know, we have people from Beaverton-ish, Vancouver, Oregon City, Portland, Washington, D.C., Australia, and Shayla's new apartment. All that's happening in chat right now.
That's fantastic.
Chris knows because he can see the entire internet from where he is.
That's right.
That's right.
And it's not creepy at all. So that's cool. Hey, Shayla, congratulations on your new apartment. I hope it all works out for you. All right, let's call captains to the screen. We have Captain Amy, Captain Jamie, and they'll be joining me any second now. Here they are. Whoa, those are entrances. Way better than I do. Great to see you all, and let's have a great match. But first, I got to tell you about a couple fouls. First, there's the technical foul. The technical foul is called if you're muted when you're not supposed to be. If Comcast fails you, anything happens, things get glitchy, I can take points away. I don't love doing it, but I just need to, because what's improv if it's not perfect, right? Awesome. All right, and the most important foul is the out of bounds foul. Fans at home, please do that again with me with the arm gestures. It's the out of bounds foul. So if somebody says something lewd, crude, lascivious, racist, sexist, Marxist, or too soon, I'm going to call that out of bounds foul on them, and there will be punishment meted out. A red card, a yellow card, an orange card, a green card if you're an immigrant to our country. Good things, bad things could happen. All right, so we'll check that out. Matt's apparently pleased about the employment status. That's fantastic. Fans, this foul, the out-of-bounds foul, also applies to you, so let's play to the top of our intelligence and keep those isms out of it, because Marianne has the power to kick you out, but she doesn't want to have to use it.
Yeah, don't even try it. Don't make me do that. I don't want to.
She doesn't want to be mean, but boy, she can be mean. All right.
Arr.
Hey, let's go to the coin toss and get things kicked off tonight. Let's go to Captain Jamie. You're the blue team. Call it in the air. It's an actual coin.
Tails.
It is tails. You've won the toss. Congratulations.
Yes.
I know fans have been watching on Zoom a long time. It's stunning to see an actual coin toss as opposed to the other goofy stuff we do. But
and we win. Amy's gone.
There you go. Yep, she's out of there. So you get to call the first game. What's it going to be?
We want to play categories.
Oh, that's going to disappoint Amy a whole lot, I can tell. So let's bring all the teams out for the game of categories. Fans, what we're going to need from you is a whole bunch of categories so that our players can come up with things in those categories. Examples might be states in the United States. A more difficult one might be states in Australia. I can think of like 2, maybe 3 if you push me. So come up with those things, pop them in there. I'm seeing some things come in. Fantastic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the players with a category. They're going to have to name things in the category. And periodically, if I want to, I can pull a little pivot on them. That's an overused word here in 2020, 2021. But I can make their suggestion in a category become a new category. I have the power. Let's see if I remember to do that. I think I didn't the last time I ref this game. All right. Let's go to Marianne. Marianne, what are our fantastic fans coming up with?
We're going to start with Nathan's suggestion of cereals.
Cereals. Fantastic. All right. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
It's cereals. Matt.
Rice Krispies.
Sam.
Cinnamon Life.
Jamie.
Tricks.
Jim.
Frankenberry.
Amy.
Grape nuts.
Bobby.
Cheerios!
Sam.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Matt.
Oops, all berries.
Which is also a
Title of a foraging documentary.
title of a, excuse me, what?
Foraging. You know, when you go foraging for food.
Foraging documentary. Oops, all berries. So titles of foraging documentaries. Amy.
Mushroom with a view.
Jim.
Herbs in the forest.
Jamie.
Orange, that sounds delicious.
Bobby.
Does this kill me?
Which is also a
Thing I wonder about most things in the planet.
things that you wonder about most things of the planet. Sam.
Lightning.
Ooh. Jim.
Food at McDonald's.
Matt.
How would we be able to tell if cats had Freaky Friday incidents?
Huh. Amy.
Can I pet that?
Jamie.
Can I fit in that kangaroo's pouch?
The answer, Jamie, unfortunately, is you wouldn't fit. So I'm sorry. This is a difficult round for me to call anybody out. But Jamie, you are out of there. All right. Last player left alive will win 5 points for their team and a lot of respect. From
Alive?
5. Sure. Marianne, what is
Wow.
our next suggestion from the loyal fans?
The intensity
I'm
just
worried
popped up
again.
a bit.
I'm worried again.
Well, get worried about this one from Dick and Jane. They decided to go with your geography suggestion and went with Canadian provinces.
Oh, nice.
luck.
I was just in one last week. It was exciting to actually be able to go there. Canadian provinces. Sam.
Northern Territories.
Ooh, good one. Jim.
British Columbia.
Thank you. That's the one I was in. Amy?
Yukon.
Correct. Bobby?
Saskatchewan!
Ooh, nice. Matt?
Quebec!
Good. Sam?
Nova Scotia.
Oh, Matt?
Newfoundland!
Bobby?
Ontario!
Here in America, we pronounce it Ontario.
Well, I'm Southern. I've had enough of...
Rotate that one. Wow. Okay. We are ratcheting up the intensity here, folks. I have to throw them
It's
up.
to the death.
Ridiculous things. All right. That was very educational, and we never mentioned Manitoba. All right.
I had that one in my back pocket.
Or Alberta, which Canadians refer to as the Texas of their country. All right. So, Marianne, what's our next suggestion?
Oh, let's go with what Kristen suggested. Famous scientists.
Oh, famous scientists. Fantastic. Amy?
Nikola Tesla's mother.
Matt?
Mary Curry.
Jim?
Thomas Edison.
Sam?
Frisch.
Sure. Amy?
Nikola Tesla himself.
Okay, no more Teslas.
Okay.
Matt?
Darn it.
Dr. Bunsen Honeydew.
Jim?
Madame Curie.
I believe we have a repeat on that one.
Oh, okay.
So I am sorry, Jim. You are
Like me, I'm
ejected
curious.
from the game. All right.
Oops, I'm
Strong
not-
word.
Two Nobels.
Scientists and a lot of Teslas there. Cool. And some support for Honeydew. Excellent. Great. Marianne, what's our next one?
This one, unsurprisingly, comes from Steve, who says dangerous animals in Australia.
Okay. Dangerous animals in Australia. Answer is most of them. All right. Let's go to our teams. Dangerous animals. Sam.
Common brown snake.
Ooh. Amy.
Crocodile.
Matt.
18th century British colonialists.
Fair enough. Me.
A spider that's as big as your head and it can bite through shoe leather.
I'm going to take it, even though I don't know what it is. Matt.
Probably some sort of poisonous mouse.
Okay, that's our new category. Probably some sort of poisonous mouse. Good luck, players. Amy?
What's Mickey really?
Sam?
The guy who played on Gork. He was a terrifying mouse.
Matt?
A Rattata that knows Poison Fang.
Amy?
Dangerous part of the computer.
The mouse is not actually a dangerous part of the computer.
It is if it's poison, Patrick.
Okay, it might be, but you are still out, because I got to kick somebody out.
Good
All right,
call.
it's down to Sam and Matt. Oof, tough. This is
Father, son.
Hi, Dad. It's so good to finally see you again.
I know.
Oh, it's like... Great. Also, Matt, what are you doing in Bobby's room?
Sorry, I'll go back. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'll go back to my father's den. Hold on. Just give me a second. I gotta go down the stairs. Okay, there we go. All right.
I don't know what just happened. Marianne, what's our final category from the
All right, I want to see you guys give this one a try. From Robcat, things to call someone when you forget their name.
Okay, things to call someone when you forget their name. Sam.
Hey, you.
Matt.
Buddy.
Sam.
Pal.
Matt.
Super chum. Pardon?
It's also a
Way to get super sharks.
way to get super sharks. Sam?
Chum the water.
Well, we already kind of had that. I'm going to give you another shot. Sam?
Swim with no clothes on.
Oh, that'll work. Matt?
Blow a special trumpet. I understand and accept.
Won it by swimming with sharks without clothes.
It works.
Yeah.
Blade does. All right, that is a thing. So let's play a little music and let's find out what our score is. Chris.
All right. After that opening round, it is the red team with 5, the blue team with 0, and that round was sponsored by the American Association of Conciseness, our motto. And back to you.
All right, thanks very much. And I don't know what you were showing us, but I don't think it was a scoreboard.
It was not a scoreboard. It was research. That's what it was.
The score isn't Tahani to Michael Linux?
I'm confused by that. But fans, it is 5-0 blue in that stunning first round, which means blue captain on the screen, please. Hey, there's our scoreboard. And there's our blue captain at the same time. Fantastic. Jamie, your team won that round, despite you getting exited early on a very unjust call from that
It
referee.
was unjust.
It was terrible. All right, so what game do you want to play in the team choice round?
We would like to play teleprompter musical.
What? Okay, fans, for the game of teleprompter musical, we need the title of a... Let's not even make it an opera. And fans, I need the title of an opera that's never been heard or ever told before because you're completely making it up. And while we wait for that, here's what's going to happen. One of our folks is sharing a screen that 2 of our players are going to write on. I'm being messaged that the singers will be Jim, and Sam, and that our teleprompter operators will be Jamie, joined by Chris, our announcer, on the teleprompting. And the singers will sing what they are teleprompted to sing, and there will be some excellent music played by some guy. So, what is our suggestion, Marianne?
Our suggestion from Nathan is The Hairstylist of Newark.
The Hairstylist of Newark, a new and clearly modern opera. Players, are you ready?
Except for my cat licking my leg, yes.
Oh, Charlie's welcome to join in the opera.
He might.
Here we go.
Jersey! 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 Ah! Oh!
Make me beautiful, make me beautiful.
Lots of spray and a can-do attitude.
I want to shine like the sun.
Jersey, Jersey.
Want to shine like sun.
More spray.
Shine like sucking. Shine like sucking.
You need an attitude. A Jersey outlook.
A little off the top. A little off the top.
Camaros.
A little off the side, a little off the side.
You need an attitude.
I wanna shine like the sun.
Let's ride in my period Camaro. Lots of spray and a can-do attitude. Your hair will speed like a Camaro.
I look good now.
Yes, you do, Jersey man.
I wanna marry the princess.
Jersey man. Jersey man, cousin.
She will be my Amna.
Jersey man wins all.
And that is time. The game of teleprompter opera. Well sung, well played, well typed, mostly. All right, fans, keep that in your brain banks. We're going to be going up against a game from the red team. So let's have the red captain on the screen. And it's Amy. Amy,
Hi.
what do you want to play?
We want to play the game of acronym panel.
Okay, great. Fans, for the game of acronym panel, we're going to need a lot of acronyms, you know, like FBI or KGB, but not those. So primarily 3-letter acronyms. Throw in a couple 2-letter acronyms if you want, maybe some 4 and 5s, but, you know, 4 and 5s. Boy, they better be warmed up for those. All right, and we're going to convene a panel of experts. And another thing I'd like you to do, fans, is throw in some occupations so that we can find out what these acronyms mean in different occupations. So for example, you might throw in doctor or teacher. But let's find out what you're sending us. And then we're going to find out how these acronyms work in those things. Comedy Sports Ref actually is not an occupation. It's a higher calling. It's a different deal. More of an avocation. Thank you, though. All right. Oh, we've got a couple of amazing things in there. Marianne, what are our occupations going to be?
Well, we're going to go with preschool teacher. We're going to go with senator.
Okay.
And we're going to go with ventriloquist.
ventriloquist, senator, and preschool teacher. All right, so our experts are preparing themselves, and while they're doing that, Marianne, let's tell them about classes.
Hey, we teach classes.
We do.
We do. We've got a bunch of them coming up.
That's right. In September, we are starting our 101 classes. We have room in the Thursday class. We're on a wait list on Mondays, but those start the week of September 13th. And the current plan is that those classes will be live, undoubtedly masked, but they will be live. And we would love to see you in there. You learn the basics of improv the CSZ way. It's great fun. You meet a lot of really cool people. And a nice person teaches it.
It's super fun.
Yeah, it's a blast. And, we kind of know what we're doing. This will be the 110th and 111th series of the classes that I've taught personally. So that's starting in September, and you can check all that out at portlandcomedy.com. Say that with me, portlandcomedy.com. All right, let's call our acronym experts to the screen. All right, and give them a round of applause as they appear. Fantastic to see you. Great. We have Senator Sandy Wavemore. And, Amy, who are you there with?
This is Photobob.
Photobob?
Yeah.
Excellent. And Mr. Cool Greg is with us. Excellent. Thanks very much. All right, so let's go and get our first acronym, Marianne.
You got it from Jeremiah. I'm taking DNR.
DNR. Oh, that's cutting right to the end of the game there, Jeremiah. Thank you. DNR. Let's go to Mr. Cool Greg. DNR in your world.
Hey, I'm not like Mr. Regular Greg who teaches next door or anything. And listen, 4-year-olds out there, you know what? Let them do what they want to do. So that's why I always say DNR, do not read. If it's cool, it's a movie.
Oh, thank you, Cool Greg. And yes, Photobob.
Oh, yeah. Okay. DNR means... Oh, M is so hard. It makes me blurry. It's so hard. Means... DNR means... I forgot.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Senator Sandy Wavemore.
So sometimes when you're representing the great state of California, you have to write a bill and you need someone to join. And there's only one person across the aisle that I trust that'll make them do what I want. So sometimes I label a bill as DNR, and that's Do Need Rumsfeld, because I have to resurrect Donald Rumsfeld from the grave to get this thing across.
Okie doke. Photobob?
I remembered. It's That's Not Right.
Okay. Thank you, Photobob. Marianne, what's our next one?
From Dick and Jane, I've got USB.
USB. Okay, cool. Let's go to Senator Sandy Wavemore. USB.
Well, that's what I'm always thinking about as a senator, even from California, where I don't believe in war. I think all the time about our U.S. boys and how we have to be thinking about them no matter what.
Okay. It's more than boys, Senator, but thank you for that. Cool Greg.
Hey, just letting you all know what Cool Greg thinks is cooler than cool is staying in school. USB, I always tell my kids, everybody out there, go home. Tell your parents what we need is a universal schooling bill. Universal schooling bill. Universal schooling bill.
Sandy Wavemore needs to get on that.
I'm
Photobob.
working on it already with Rumsfeld.
You know, Photobob is a journalist. It is always my job to sneak in and uncover sensitive BS. That is part of every ventriloquist job. We're all spies.
Undercover. Okay, I got it now.
Uncover sensitive
Time for you to
BS.
actually say the acronym. That's great. Marianne.
Yes, this one from Ruth. SUPL.
SUPL.
Yes.
Healthcare things, I think. SUPL. Let's go to Photobob.
Well, yeah, if your ventriloquist act is kind of going down the drain and you're feeling it in the room, you know what I mean? It's just, not selling. It is sometimes an unsurmountable situation, so please leave.
Unsurmountable situation being one word.
Yes.
Okay, great. Senator Sandy Wavemore.
Well, for me, it just means one thing, and I think it means a lot to a lot of people from the great state of California, and that's shut up, please, Lauren Boebert.
Close enough. Okay, Cool Greg.
Hey, if there's one thing Cool Greg knows, it's what kids like to eat. That's why our good friend Lester, the ice cream man, is not welcome here anymore for selling unfrozen popsicles, Lester. Oh.
Oh, total problem. Marianne? What do you
Yep,
got?
this last minute one from Shayla. HIPAA, HIPPA, another
Oh,
healthcare.
yes. Everybody thinks they know what HIPAA means, but let's find out what it means in these areas. Senator Sandy Wavemore.
I actually wrote the document that HIPAA was based on in my spare time so that everybody can finally know what it stands for, and I think this is important, and that is, hey, it puts people in accessible places. So what we mean is we put them where
that's
we
actually
can get to it. Well, that puts them where we can get them vaccinated.
Okay, fantastic. Great. Photo Bob.
Yeah, ventriloquism takes a lot of air, a lot of breath control. So HIPAA would stand for hot intake, please, pleasant, also.
Sure. Cool Greg.
So me and my ex Anne, we'd get into a fight because she was a high school teacher and she didn't think that preschool was the same thing. But I always said HIPAA. High school is pubescent preschool, Anne.
And that is time.
Don't break
All right, let's give it up for our various occupations. Photo Bob, Cool Greg, Senator Sandy Wavemore. Nice job. All right, fans, it's your opportunity to vote in a poll. Which team entertained you more? Was it the blue team with their teleprompter opera, or the red team with their acronym panel? Votes are flying in, and while we're there, another thing to talk to you about. When are we opening, you might ask? When are we going to be back live? The answer, we don't know. Could be September, could be October, but we will be back live eventually. All right. Those votes flew in. Some of the fastest voting I've ever seen. Fastest fans ever. Let's share those results. And it looks like the red team picked up 6 votes, so they get 6 points. The blue team picked up 4 votes, so they get 4 points. And I think there was a scoring error on the scoreboard. I believe the blue team won the first game, so
Whoops.
5 points over. Yeah, that's okay. It's all right. The fans are tolerant, I think, and this Zoom stuff is hard. It's hard. So, Chris, what does that make our score?
All right. Well, with that correction, the blue team is in the lead with 9 points. The red team with 6, and that opening choice round was sponsored by the National Coalition of Irony and its ongoing mission to end group collaboration. Back to you, Pat.
Nope. Thank you very much. I'm surprised they're sponsoring our work, since we go to corporations and teach about collaboration and cooperation. And
It's ironic.
It is very ironic. Let's have both captains on the screen. It's Jamie. It's Amy. Wow. Strong move. All right. Cool. So, this is a head-to-head round, and I get to challenge. And the game I have not seen in a few weeks is the game of 3 rooms. Captains, do you accept this challenge?
Yes?
Okay. Great. Work in chat for who's working with who. So go away, and we're going to get some suggestions. So fans, I need a couple of things to set up these rooms. The first thing I need is a historical period that you don't directly connect to a war. I mean, just do your best. Cool. So there's a historical period. I would like a place where people do collaborate. I want to recover from our sponsor there, the National Irony Coalition. So where's a place where people do actually collaborate? And finally, I would like a situation that you anticipate in the future that's not dystopian, okay? Something that we're going to have in the future, but it's not a dystopian thing at this point. That's because we're escapism. All right. Cool. So based on those things, Marianne, what do we got?
All right. From Nathan, we're going to go with the Roaring Twenties.
Okay, the Roaring 20s.
You got it. From Robcat, Submarine.
Okay, that's a collaboration.
And from Kristen, Teleporter.
Teleportation. What? Awesome. All right. So we're going to have our first team come in. They will be, well, I'm going to let the teams pick and see what happens. So we have Roaring 20s, we have Submarine, and we have Teleprompter. And when the first team's up there, eventually, I'm going to find a line that will be the first line for the next team. And then on and on, that'll work. You'll see how that goes. So players, are you ready?
Yes.
Take the field for 3 rooms.
Hey, it's good to see you, Jimmy.
Yeah, Lulu, it's a good night here at the Speakeasy.
I tell you what, I know the singer.
You know the singer? He's good. I want to meet him.
We can meet him tonight after the show.
Wow, that sounds really, really cool. I've heard he's got some connections, you know?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, James.
Well, you know, they say that he's got somebody fronting money to him that may or may not be legal.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It's a rumor I hear on the street.
You don't know what you're talking about. Next group.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I tell you, I saw the Loch Ness Monster out there.
That was another submarine.
Oh, if that's another submarine, we need to be torpedoing. I do not have time to be fighting right now.
Listen, we fight all the time. Let's not fight today, okay? If it's a Loch Ness Monster, if it was a submarine, okay? Let's try to make nice with each other.
Let's try to make nice.
Well, let's try to make nice, Professor.
We're gonna have to. We don't even know what kind of society this is that we're going into.
There's something you should know.
Yes?
I've already become unstuck within the teleporter. I keep flipping back and forth between 2 different places.
And I'm just stuck here, and you're traveling around the cosmos, if you will?
Quick, take my hand, and maybe you can join me.
All right.
Maybe you can join me.
Maybe you can join me. Come
Oh,
on,
that-
I've seen you dance. I know you know how.
I got a pretty good pair of knees that go swinging back and forth. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure what you are implying, but I've seen your knees work. Yes, they're
They
adequate.
work really well. And so do my hands.
Right on, let's go.
Okie
You
dokie.
excite me so much, you make me say things from the 70s.
That's 50 years from now. That's a long, long time, you know?
Yeah, long time.
Long, long time, you know?
That's a long, long time, you know, for us to be underwater.
It is a long time. I know 20 months is a long time.
I mean, when you said we should do Sea Lab together, I thought there'd be other people, not just you and me and Kale ships.
Listen, we need to make nice with each other, like I said before. You're my brother, and we've been fighting for years. And I thought that we can go on the submarine together so that we can finally make up.
I appreciate you wanting to make up with me, but I wish you would have told me this before the cast.
I appreciate you wanting to make up with me.
I appreciate you wanting to make up with me.
That's why I've stabilized and decided to stay here with you in the Blue Realm.
Well, thank you. But I wanted to travel where you've been and see what you've seen.
Shh, 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 shh. Not another word. We could share those experiences together.
Show me. Show.
Show me.
Show me! Please show me!
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll show you. Right through here. The secret password is aces.
Wow, aces, I should have known.
I should have known.
I should have known.
Yeah, I snuck meat onto the submarine. Even though you're some of us need night. Hot dog! Hot dog!
Hot dog. Hot dog.
Hot dog. Hot dog.
That is all right. Fans saw the blue team and the red team engage together, and now you have to vote on which team contributed more to that game. And the new way the polls work takes a little longer to launch, but here it is. All right, was it the blue team or the red team? We'll find out in just a moment. And this is the fastest voting group of fans I think I have ever seen. We're going to end the poll right there and share the results. So the red team got 63%, blue team got 38%. I'm going to round down and up, so let's say 6 points for the red team and 4 points for the blue team. And what does that make our score, Chris?
All right, the blue team is still in the lead barely with a score of 13-12, and that round was brought to you by the Pacific Northwest Institute of Hyperbole. Simply the greatest ever. Back to you, Pat.
Thank you so much, Chris. And thank you for signing all these sponsorships. We couldn't have done it without you. That's truly, truly amazing. All right. And it looks like blue is still in the lead, so blue captain on the screen. Hey, it's Jamie. And you're muted, so I'm taking a point away.
No, wait, I wasn't ready.
That's right, you weren't. And what does that make our score? It's 12-12 now, so that was costly. But there you go. So, Jamie, you can make it up by playing something funny. So, what's it going to be?
We're going to play tech support.
Oh, that's a good one. All right. For the game of tech support fans, Jamie, go ahead and prepare your team. We need to have you tell us something that you need to call for tech support on. Let's not do a computer, and let's not do like your internet or cable company, because man, that's just courting disaster.
Actually, let's get like a mundane task that you don't need tech support for.
Oh, that's okay. A mundane task that you don't need tech support for. That would be fantastic.
Something simple.
I'm seeing a couple of those things in there already. And Marianne, what do you got? Hello?
I'm going to say let's go with spatula use, Patrick.
Were you muted?
Me? No. No.
All right. Using a spatula.
I wasn't muted
Fantastic.
either.
Thank you, Nathan, for that suggestion. Awesome. So let's see. I'm saying that probably Sam's going to call in and that Jamie and Jim will be on tech support. And Jamie and Jim, why don't you pop on and tell us what your restrictions are on what you can say during this tech support call.
I am going to be reading from a trimmer manual.
A trimmer manual.
Electric trimmer manual, yes. And giving
outdoor kind.
instructions
Okay.
out. Yes.
Cool. And Jim, you'll be reading from?
I'm reading from Car Smarts by Mary Jackson.
Excellent. This ought to work out really, really well for Sebastian. So, Sam, are you ready to call in?
Sure am.
All right. And here you go.
Oh, let's see how this works. Okay. One ringy dingies. Hello. Please answer. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for calling technical support.
Oh dear, I'm starving and I'm having problems with my kitchen utensil spatula. I received it as a birthday gift and I've never had one before.
Oh, okay. Great. You called the right place.
So, can you just get me even started? Like, where do I hold it?
Yeah, make sure you have secure and balanced footing.
Okay, they're both underneath me, so that's a start.
Okay, stand upright and hold
Okay.
the string in a relaxed position.
Oh, mine didn't come with a string. It's got a flappy part, and then it's got a handle, but I could still hold on to either end.
Okay, grasp the pack and remove it from the string.
Oh dear. Mine just came with a tag on it. They didn't even take it off. I just know that they got it at the dollar store.
Okay,
It
okay.
didn't come in a pack.
Okay, make sure you clear the area to
Okay.
cut before each use.
Oh, that's good. But what I'm really wanting to know is there anywhere that you can give me a list of things that I can use this for to get food into my mouth?
Absolutely. First thing you want to do is turn the front side assist towards you, adjust the front assist handle, and tighten the 4 screws that the handle cannot rotate.
Oh, I mean, what better way to say I love you than with a gift of a spatula? But this is getting confusing. Can I talk to someone else? Because you're kind of confusing me even more.
Oh, I am so sorry. Let me get my manager. Hold, please.
Okay. Oh, do. Oh, yeah, there's the bossa nova I know and love. Oh, I just love to hear it.
I'm trying to know what you have to get on the phone.
Hey, hello?
Oh, hello. So I'm calling about my spatula. The last guy wants me to do some screwing of the screws and feet underneath me, but I need more help than that.
Well, listen, if you had recently installed electronic accessories such as a cellular telephone or an alarm system, consider upgrading to a higher rated battery.
This one I think has a battery cover, but it didn't come with batteries. Can you tell me where to get these special size batteries?
Well, fall or before the onset of cold weather, it's good to for the following inspections.
Okay.
Inspect and clean your battery terminals.
Okay, not clean. It's brand new. So
battery cables and wires.
Hopefully those are clean, brand new again.
Clean, adjust, and replace spark plugs as needed.
Clean. Oh dear. Go ahead. What's the next one?
Inspect distributor if applicable. And finally,
I don't know if I have an applicable or not. Is that in the pancake section?
Advanced in technology are to thank for some of the newer vehicles we have.
Oh, so this is a vehicle for food from the pan to my mouth. That's what I needed to know so much. Thank you. Because I can get it in there. It's bigger than a spoon, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, periodically check the electrolyte level.
Okay, I know that's low because I haven't eaten because I can't figure out how to work the thing.
The solution inside should reach the bottom of the plastic filter works
Okay, I gotta go now. My mom's calling. Goodbye.
Okay.
Your technical support. All right, let's have our red captain on the screen. Hello. That was a game. What game do you want to play against that?
We want to play a game also.
Yes, I'm sure that you do. What will that
The
be?
game of singing. The game of Sing It.
Oh, Sing It. Fantastic. For the game of Sing It, what kind of suggestion would you like from our fans?
I would like an active suggestion, an activity or something that takes
something
energy
that
to
people
do.
do together. You know, maybe a summery, outdoory kind of thing. You throw a couple of those out there, and we will see that suggestion. All right, what's going to happen is our red team is going to play the game periodically. I will blow my whistle and say sing it, and that last line becomes a song. Ooh. Some guy's going to play keyboards, and it will be fun. All right, so Marianne, what do we have?
You know what, Patrick? I'm going to go with longboarding. That one from Jeremiah.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Longboarding is a great outdoor activity. So,
And just for those that don't know, a longboard is a type of skateboard that's longer than a conventional skateboard.
that's right.
Yes.
You can ride it longer.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, cool. Everybody Google while I'm yammering here. All right, cool. All right, players, are you ready for the game of Sing It about longboarding?
Yes.
All right, take the field.
I did it.
I'm amazed. That was your first time.
I went 4 whole feet, Dan.
That is amazing. You are so good at this. You're a natural. Now pick up your board. Pick it up. Bring it back over here.
Anything for you, Dan. Here you go.
All right.
You're my hero.
You're my favorite nephew.
Thank you, Uncle Dan.
Sing it. You're my favorite nephew.
Billy, I've known you since you were born. I'm glad they named you Billy and not Bjorn. You're taking to this sport like a natural fool. It's much better for you than playing pool. You're my favorite nephew. You're my favorite guy. You got some cousins and you've got a brother, but they're not as cool as you.
Thanks, Uncle Dan. And thanks for taking me out of that pool hall so I didn't have to play pool anymore. I was down like 30 grand.
No nephew of mine is going to lose his shirt to a bunch of criminals.
I don't think I necessarily got completely away. I definitely heard Slim John talk about finding me later.
Don't say that name out loud.
What, Slim John?
Don't say that name out loud.
Why not?
Because the buildings have ears, Billy.
Dang. They've been listening to me while I snore?
Well, they probably weren't paying attention. They probably just put it on pause during that.
Oh man, the buildings are finicky too. They're a lot like Dad.
Sing it. The buildings are finicky, too.
I come home. My legs are tired from a walking. I come home to evade Slim John stalking. And I want to use my elevator, but it's broken. So it says, see ya later, go up the stairs. Finicky building says go up the stairs. Finicky building, it has no cares. No cares. That's why I gotta get out of that building. I don't want to live in a building with a busted old... Slim John!
You'll never escape the building. Not that you owe me $30,000 from the billiard parlor.
Slim John, why are you in my living room / skateboard parlor?
Because I found the key.
Uncle Dan, help!
All I can do is whack him over the head with this longboard, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do, Billy.
Get him!
Oh! My head hurts!
Thank you, Uncle Dan!
Sing it. Oh, my head hurts.
Sometimes you think you've gotta wear shirts, but then you get hit and then your head hurts. Then everybody says what to do, and I'll tell you, people are throwing things at your head like a longboard.
Longboard!
That's a long skateboard.
Longboard!
You didn't know what that was. You should have Googled it while he was yammering. But now I'm here to collect the money you owe me.
Oh, you!
Show me. Owe me.
Show you!
Owe
Oh,
me.
you! Oh, you! Oh, no!
I'd like to continue this discussion, but I think that longboard gave me a concussion. I got a big head wound coming up here, and I'm starting to feel kind of... What's going on?
And that is time. I would like to give the red team 1 point for rhyming discussion and concussion. All right. So now, fans, we have to go to a vote. That's what it was going in, was 13-12, and we're going to decide now whether we are going to give points to red or blue, or how many we will give them. All right. So we had Sing It from the blue team and from the red team and the blue team. Remind me of that game. It was a while ago. Oh, it was the technical support game. Cool. I'm a total improv person.
The spatula there.
3 minutes ago. All right, let's pop some music under this, and let's see what's happening. All these fans are the quickest voting ever. Completely. Everybody's voted, I think. And now we're going to share the results. And it is, once again, 6 points for red and 4 points for blue. What does that make our score?
All right, Pat. The red team has jumped into a commanding lead with 19, 16 for the blue, and I'm pleased to announce that we've picked up one final new sponsor, the U.S. Simile Foundation. We're just like other groups. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Chris Crotty announcing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Crotty. Thank you for all those sponsorships. And fans, we have reached our final round, and I'll be challenging the teams to a game of Craigslist in just a moment. But there are some people we'd like to thank. First of all, our chat goddess tonight, Marianne Rambo. Could not do it without you. Let's give it up for Marianne. We're going to ring a bell.
Ah, thank you. And I figured out how to share the right screen, so I'm really proud of myself.
That's awesome. I didn't even take points away from that because I like you so much. So there you go.
Yay.
Also, we'd like to thank our announcer tonight, Chris Crotty.
Hey, Pat, I lied. We got one final sponsor in under the wire.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, the International Society of Sarcasm. Well, isn't that great?
Like we needed another sponsor. So, all right.
I missed Chris.
Yeah, fantastic job tonight, Chris Crotty. All right. And fans, if you're wondering, because you just started seeing Chris play in the last few weeks, Chris is not a new player. Chris has over 20 years of improv experience in many cities in California, and now he's here in Oregon. And he's probably pretty glad about that. All right. We'd also like to thank our teams. We had Bobby playing, we had Amy playing, we had Jamie playing, we had Matt playing, we had Jim playing, and we had Sam playing. Let's give it up for those players. Fantastic job. Cool. And that cool guy who played keyboards tonight, he was awesome. All right. Cool. So let's bring our players out for our final round, fans. This is the game of Craigslist. For the game of Craigslist, I need you to throw things that you might buy on Craigslist or sell on Craigslist into the chat. And, by the way, if it's something that that might not work on Craigslist, throw it in there anyway, because who knows? We want to challenge these folks. All right. Fantastic. Do we have a first suggestion there, Marianne?
We do have a first suggestion. I'm going to take junker car.
Okay. So they're going to try to buy or sell a junker car on Craigslist. If it makes me laugh, it'll get a bell. If I don't get what they're doing, it gets the old Oregon duck call. The bells are a point. The duck calls are 0 points. Chris will be adding all the points up, and we'll see if the blue team can come back from their 19-16 deficit. All right. Players, it's junker car and go.
I was gonna go and pick up this junker car, and I paid for it, and then it just made me sob.
Missed connections. Me, a junker car. You, telling me how the Paris Accords worked.
I was trying to sell a junker car to this guy, but I talked a lot about it, and he got so angry he put a muffler over my mouth.
I went to buy a junker car from somebody. When I got to his house, he said, I wouldn't know about that.
I recently went to buy a junker car. I must have looked badly, because when I showed up on his porch, he took one look at me and went, "You, go."
I went to buy a junker car off of Craigslist. It was so terrible. I mean, everything that had... don't get me started.
Star Wars.
All right, Matt, you'll get the opportunity to go first in the next round, but because you're not going to get extra points. All right, Marianne, what's our next suggestion?
Our next suggestion is gravel.
Gravel, like that's something gravel. Begin, Matt.
Okay, a job posting here. Audition opening for new Flintstone stage musical. Looking for someone to play Pebbles.
I want to sell some gravel on Craigslist. The guy wanted to have it at first, but he says, "Oh, this looks a little rocky to me."
Hey, are you looking for a new spiritual guru to help you pave your way to the future?
I went to buy some gravel from somebody on Craigslist. And I got there, and it was all really tiny, and I said, for this, I wanted my silt.
I tried to sell a gravel on Craigslist, except when I got there, I was a judge, and it was such a horrible autocorrect mistake.
Just because. All right, let's go to another suggestion, Marianne.
You betcha. We've got push bike, which is Australian for bicycle.
Push bike. All right, begin.
I tried to buy a bicycle on Craigslist. It was late at night, but I was too tired.
I tried to sell a push bike on Craigslist, but someone said peddle your wares elsewhere.
I was gonna buy this bike on Craigslist, but the guy was so pushy.
Just a public warning, don't buy a bicycle from Thomas, because you think it's going to be a bike, but he tries every time.
So I had a great experience selling a bicycle on Craigslist. It was a schwinn for everyone.
Misconnection. We passed each other on 2 bicycles. However, we never spoke.
And that is time. Right, wonderful.
I need everybody to get out of my house.
Oh, I'm too busy right now to leave. Cool. All right. While we're all busy leaving Bobby's house and they're totaling things up, fans, I need you to find something to do a drum roll on. and we will take it from there. And let's find out our final score. Chris,
All right.
final score.
Yeah, the puns were flying back and forth. In the end, the blue team racked up an impressive 22 total points. But the red team had 28, making them tonight's victor. Give it up for both teams. They were awesome. And let's say goodbye to them one more time. Give it up first on the blue team. We had Jim Hacky Sap. Goodbye. Also on the red team, we had Bobby Socks Rathbone. Also on the blue team tonight, we had Sam Whitelegs Whittington. The red team, Matt Do the Russell. Your captain for the blue team this evening, Jamie the Full Montgomery. And your victorious red captain, Amy Zingray. All right, I'm going to find a place to land the blimp. Somebody pick me up at the Hillsborough Airport. You guys have been wonderful.
I'll take over for you, Chris, because one of the things we didn't do tonight was ask folks if they are able to throw us a little money via Venmo and PayPal to keep these players paid during the pandemic. That is now on the screen. If you can do that, we would love to have your support. If you're not able, that's fine. We love having your support by your presence being here. Have a great Saturday night, everybody. Thank you so much.
If you're traveling vehicularly, often it is perpendicularly. It's a no-brainer making turns on a grid. Now look at what the city planners done did. They've installed an alternate intersection that seems to go off in random directions. Yield at the sign, take a breath, it's okay. Cars already circling should have the right way.